Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and I'm going to show you a really good strategy. Let's make sure we can get that 10 in the video. Okay. Now this is has not been shown in the past because there's a modification to it, and I removed anything on the YouTube channel that had this system on it. And this is definitely a private strategy, but I'm going to go ahead and reveal it to the public for all of the loyal subscribers that watch me. Give you guys a chance to check out the Jimmy's Way. This is a system that I've perfected. Obviously, it's named after myself, so it has to be something that is really dependable for the public. I wouldn't put it out there, guys, if I didn't feel that it was a top level system. All right, so this is called Jimmy's Way, and let's go ahead and begin, okay? All right, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna start with a 5. We're gonna, you don't have to work to come out. You can wait for the point, that's totally fine. We'll go ahead and use a point for the hell of it. All right, so our bet was on the 5, right? All right, so what I'm gonna do now, so it's basically my dump and pump system, but the difference with this one, it uses a hedge. That's the only difference between the two. Okay, so pump and dump was supposed to be a private system. And what happened was I put pump and dump out, and then Ken Knows Gambling showed it to the public, which he didn't know. It's nothing bad or anything like that. He didn't know about it. But what it did was it prevented me from taking it off my channel and putting it as a private. So now everybody knows about it, which is fine. So this is Jimmy's Way, and this is going to have a hedge with it, okay? All right, so we're going to go like this. So we've got 60, we've got like, $85 there, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to put a hop on the 6-1 and the 4-3 here. We're most likely we're going to lose this 20, but that's just the way this one works out. Okay, so we hit the 5. Okay, so the good news about that is we get $35 and we lose 20. So we're just going to take a $15 profit, okay? So the bottom line is that we were protected from the 7 and we still made a profit. It just hit our smallest bet, that's all. Okay, so now we're going to keep that there. And now we're going to go $90 on the 8. So the first thing that you have to do is get skilled with being able to quickly identify how much your hot bets need to be, okay? So we know that we have about $220 that we've got to protect, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to put $10 on the 5-2, and we're going to go $20 each there. Now, we're going to go ahead and roll the dice, and if we lose our hops, it's fine. We're going to make up for it. Okay, we hit the 10. Okay, so we're going to lose these hops. They're going to ask you if you want to stay up, and you're going to say yes. Okay, so they're going to say, okay, that's $20, $40, $50 that you owe. So we're going to give them 50, and then what you're going to do is you're going to just add $10 to each one and $5 to the 5-2. And now I'm going to go on. I'm going to put 200 on the 4. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to hit the hard 8. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to hit the hard 8. Now, the hard 8 is going to pay me 140. Okay, but they're going to ask me if I want to stay up, and I'm going to say yes. So then, instead of them giving me 140, they're going to analyze how much I lost here, which is 25, that's 50, 60, $75. 75 is going to give me a profit of $60 after getting my 8, okay? I believe that's right. 60 and 75 is 130. It's close enough, okay? We take $60. So we made a $60 profit, and all of this money was protected, okay? All right, so now they're going to ask me if I want to stay up, and I'm going to say yes, I want to stay up. Well, I've already paid them for the next bet of that bet right there. I've already paid them because they deducted it from my 140. Now I'm going to go 300 on the 9. All right. And now I'm going to go like this. I'm going to give them an extra 30. I'm going to give them an extra $45. And I'm going to tell them to put me $15 more on each one. Okay. It's that simple. All right. We're going to roll. We're going to hit a 3. Okay. Now a 3 really sucks because we didn't generate revenue. So they're going to ask me if I want to stay up, and I'm going to say, unfortunately, yes, I want to stay up. So we're going to have 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, $120 loss. So we're going to give them 120. And now I'm going 400 on my 10. Okay, I've already paid for what I just lost, okay? So actually I had to give him 120. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and just put a quarter. I'm going to put a quarter on every one of these hops as an addition. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, hit the 9. All right. So they're going to say, do you want to stay up? And I'm going to say, yeah, sure. Let's stay up. So they're going to say, okay. They're going to go, this dude's crazy. That's 75 for the green, 85, 95, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, $195. So I'm going to give them $200, and they're going to give me 5. But I hit the 9, okay? The 9 pays 420. So I'm going to get 420 for that 9. And now I'm going to go ahead and come down on one number. I have to come down on one number. I'm going to come down on my little 5. Okay? Why would I want to come down on anything else? Because I have all the 7s. I cannot lose my money there. Okay? All right. So now I've got to go ahead. I'm going to just keep the same exact bet. Now, I've already paid for this bet, so it's going to stay there. I've already paid for that bet. All right, here we go. Okay, it's a 617. All right. Now, what's the difference between Jimmy's Way and Pump and Dump? Well, with Pump and Dump, we would have lost 4, 7, 8, 9. Well, no, I'm so sorry, guys. Pump and Dump I'm talking about inflation. I'm so sorry. Pump and Dump is a hit and run system, so we would have already been down. I'm talking about inflation. I'm so sorry, okay? With inflation, we would have just lost $1,000 there on inflation, okay? All right, so this is all right here of all the losses that we have for the 7. We're also going to lose, this one over here is the 6-1. The 5-2, we're going to lose that. Okay, we're going to lose the 4-3. So we get to keep all of this money right here. So we have 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's $50, $60, $70 on the 6-1. $70 times 15 is a total of $1,050. Okay. 1,050. All right, so we're going to put this back in our rack, and we're going to analyze, did Jimmy's Way, so Jimmy's Way is compared with inflation, not Pump and Dump. I'm so sorry about that. I get those two confused sometimes. So we get 1,050. 1,050, right? Okay, there's 200 right there. Okay, that's 250, that's 275. 375, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1,075. So we're going to lose $125 there. We lose $125. So we're in the ball game, guys. We did not get destroyed because of the system. You cannot lose the money that you put out there. All you have to do is reimburse yourself by doing the bet sizing correctly. and it's going to be almost impossible for you. Now watch, we didn't even do well, right? We started with 10,000. Let's see how much we have. We've been playing for 10 minutes, okay? Let's see how we're doing. Okay, we got our full 5,000 in blue, okay? Okay, let me put this in the rack real quick so I can do a quick 2,000. All right, that's 2,000. That was what was left over. Okay. See what we're short. Okay, that's 4,000. 5,000 and 4,000, that's 9,000. Let me put these in the rack. All right, that's 500. Okay, we have... All right, that's 800 right there. We're even. We're literally even. Okay, so we haven't won, we haven't lost. Okay, so with this system, you can do a quick cash out. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I'll show you exactly what I mean. All right, let's hop the 6-1 and the 4-3. We're gonna go ahead and do work a come out on the 6. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's a 3. You're going to lose $10. Now you're going to go 50 bucks on the 5, and you're just going to do you're going to go $10 each on the 6-1 and the 4-3, and you hit the 6-1. Okay, so you're going to make a profit here because you're going to lose the 4-3, and you're going to lose this $90 loss, but you're going to get back 150. So you just made a nice little profit. Okay. Okay, we're going to do it again. All right, we're going to go ahead and start with the 6 again, and I'm going to hop the 6-1 and the 4-3. Now we will hop the 5-2, but we don't do that until the bet sizing gets big enough. Okay, so we're going to lose this $10. I'm going to go 50 back on the 5. I'm going to go back to my $10. I'll even put $5 on the 5-2. Here we go. Okay, we hit the 4. All right, so we're going to lose $25. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to make these 15. I'll make the 5-2 $10. Now, a lot of you guys say, well, why are you always going lower on the 5-2? I don't throw as many 5-2s. If I see the 5-2 get hot, then I change it to the 5-2 and I'll reduce the 4-3. Okay, so now I'm going to go $90 on the 8. So the first thing that you need to be constantly thinking like a computer, before that third roll is done, you already need to be knowing what your next bet was going to be, which you're going to say is going to be $90. So you're already calculating the 90 plus the 80, and you're already rounding it off to like 180. So when you lay this bet, you need to make sure that that pays enough to justify all the money back. Okay, here we go. Okay, we hit the 5. All right. So all we're doing at this point, we hit the 5. All we're doing really right now is reimbursing ourselves. Okay, we're going to get 70, so we're going to make a small profit. 30, 40. Well, you get 70. It's a $30 profit. Okay, so you're going to take the 30. They're going to say, do you want to stay up? And you're going to tell them that. So every time when you're playing this game, you make sure to the stick lady or the stick person, hey, don't take my hops off after I lose, because I'm going to come back up. I'm just going to give you the money. So you would have $40 ready, and you would give them the 40, and then you got to be quick and think in your mind, what was your next bet? Your next bet's going to be 120. Well, you knew the last one that you did was 180. So if you're adding right now, actually, let's say 200 on a 4. Well, 200 on a 4. You already know that you were at 180. So now you're at 380 that you need to protect. So the first thing you're going to do, they already have your money here. They've already taken it from your profit. So all I would do right here is I'm just going to add 2 more to each one. That's it. You have to know 2 equals 150. Well, you just did 200. So actually it would be 3 to each one. My bad. So you know that 3 nickels equals $200. Well, that's what you just added. You already had enough to cover these. Okay, there's a 628, okay? Okay, you got 140 coming your way. Well, you've got 20, 30, 60, 70, 80, 85. But you got 140, another profit. Okay, 140 minus, what did I say, 85? It's about a $55 win. Okay, $55 profit. They already know that you're going to stay up on your hop, so they're not touching that money. You don't even have to pay them because you told them that you're staying up. They owe you 140. They're just giving you 60. You don't have to do anything. It's not that complicated. There's nothing that changes on the hops that are already in place. The only thing you need to be focused on is how much you're going up on the next one, and you need to concentrate on what the hop amount needs to be for the next bet that you do, and you know it's 300 on the 9. Okay, so how much do you need to do 300? That's $20 each. So you're going to go 20 more on all 3 sevens. That's it. It's that simple. Okay? I know this is some goat stuff. I know. But if you want to hang with the goat, you got to play like the goat. Okay? Here we go. All right. It's a 4-3-7. That is the difference between inflation and Jimmy's way. That's the difference between it. Inflation would have just lost 3, 4, 5, 650, almost $675 that we would have lost, okay? Now, we also, actually more than that, you would have lost 2 of these. Yeah, you would have, well, you wouldn't have had the hops if you were doing that. My bad. So one of these is going to stay, the 4-3 stays, okay? So the 4-3 is a winner, okay? So we have 10, 20, 25. All right, 50. 50 pays 750. I already know that for a fact. So let's make sure we're protected. 6, 650. Guys, you can't get any better than that. I'm doing all this off the top of my head fast. I lost $15, guys. Okay? $15. This is why I teach you guys. You have to practice, okay? You have to practice when you play. All right? You need to know the game like the back of your hand. There's so much stuff that I could show you guys, but, you know, I can only do one video at a time. Okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and come back down. Now, guys, let me remind you of something right now. Let me explain something to you. If you hit some of these bets on that 10 or that 9 or that 4, you would have won $800 because you had like 300 or 400 on one of them, I think. We keep hitting the 7, so you're not seeing big wins right now. But sooner or later, if you're constantly free rolling these bets, sooner or later you're going to hit one of the big 9s and 10s, and guess what you're going to do? Bye-bye. Thanks for the free $450. I'm gone. Okay? So we're going to do it until we hit one of those big ones, and then we're going to cash out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do 6-1, 4-3. I don't worry about the 5-2 right now. I'm betting $30 here, guys. If a 5-2 comes, so what? I'm going to lose $40. Who gives a crap? Okay, 5-1-6. All right? I lose 10. I get 35. They're going to give me a quarter. Do you want to keep your bets up there? Yes, I do. Keep my $10. That's why I only got a quarter, because they already know I'm keeping my bets there. I made it very clear to them. Do not come down on the hops at all. Leave them out there. You're saving the dealer time and effort, and you don't have to keep going back into your pocket all the time. Only thing I'm doing right now, I already know my next bet's 50, and all I got to do is concentrate on how much do I need to hedge on those hops for that $50 bet. That's all I have to concentrate on. That's it, which is super easy, okay? So I'm just going to do $5 and $5 more because $5 pays 75. Well, I only did 50, so I'll actually make a profit if I hit the 7 here. Okay, 325, okay? I'm going to get 70. I'm going to lose 20. Do you want to keep your hops there? Well, lady, why do you keep asking me that? I've already told you. Leave the hops alone. Okay, well, you don't have to be mean. Don't say it like that. Say, yes, ma'am. Please keep my hops there. Do not come down at all. Out of the 70, the dealer is going to give me back 40 because I'm losing 20. Okay? 170, I lose 20. I'm sorry, 50. 50. We're trying to short ourselves. We make $50 profit. What's the thing I'm focused on now? I'm not thinking about all that crap. I'm thinking about the 120 I'm about to put out, and I've got to protect the 120. What protects 120? $10 more each. It'll actually give me more than protection. But I'm also going to put 10 now on my 5-2. Okay? And now I've got to do, did I already do the 120 here? Yeah, I think I did the third bet, right? I think so. All right, here we go. Okay, 426. All right. Now this one is not going to make us money because we hit the baby and the baby only pays 35. So 20, 30, 35. We lose $15. Do you want to stay up? Yes, ma'am. Here's your $15. Okay. Now we know we're putting 200 and we're putting it on the 9. I got to protect 200 more. This is already out there. So all I'm going to do to protect 200 is I'm going to do $15 on each one. That's all I got to do. Okay, here we go. Okay, 549. Okay, now if you see on this shooter where we start hitting the big ones, it's cash out city, 280. Do you want to stay up? Yes. They know they owe me 280. Okay, I got 35. That's 70, 80, $95. They know that they owe me 280. I'm not coming down. So they're going to take this loss right here out of the 280. Okay? So they're going to give me 280 minus 95. Okay? So they're going to give me like $185. And there's another profit. Okay? And now all I'm focusing on is what I'm putting on my next bet, which is 300. How much do I have to do? $20 each for each 7. 20 more for each one. This 5-2, I'm going to put a quarter now because I'm going to go $5 more. I'm going to start building up my 5-2 because my money is big out there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do another quarter and I'm going to take 15 back. So now that 5-2 is completely protected for everything I have out there now. Okay? And we're going to roll. And we're going to hit the 549. Okay? $280. Would you like to stay up? Yes, because I got one more that I got to put out here. Okay? So yes, keep me up. Deduct it from my 280 on what I lost. Okay? So how much did we lose? We're losing more here, but we're still going to make a profit. Okay? I got 60 here. 70, 80, 90, 100, 150, 160, 170. I lose $170, but I win $280. That is $110 profit. Okay, $110. Okay, I already told him I wanted to stay up. I'm concentrating on my 10, which is 400. How much do I have to put out for 400? I've got to put out $35 each. $35 each. This one I'll just do 30. Okay, now every single time we have failed and we've hit the 7, all right? We've hit the 7 every single time here. Now if we throw a 6 here, we're going to take a loss here. If we throw a 5 here, we're going to take a loss here. If we throw an 8 here, we're going to pretty much take a loss, but it won't be that devastating. What we're hoping for is a 9, a 4, or a 10. All right, here we go. We hit the 10. We can finally cash out. Hard 10 is my friend every single time. That is $800 profit. The dealer is going to say, do you want to stay up? You're going to say, no, I'm done. I'm down on. So don't, here's a tip. Never tell them I'm down on everything right now in the middle of trying to get your money. Do not do that. I don't care if the dealers try to sell you on that and say, hey, it's convenient, let me know why I'm working with my chips. No, 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 no. You do not say a word. The only thing you're going to tell them, you're going to focus on getting your money first. You don't tell them crap. They're going to say, do you want to stay up? You're going to say, I'm coming down on my sevens, because they know you lost the sevens. So they know they're going to have to pay you $800. So the first thing they're going to do, between the guy who's going to give you your chips and the stick person, the first thing they're going to do is communicate to each other how much you lost so they can deduct it from your $800. Okay? So you're going to have this loss, which is 125, 150, 175, 200, $250 loss on your sevens. Okay? You're going to lose all that 250. You are now down on your sevens. There is no, once you told them you're down, you're off on sevens, they don't know that you're off on all your other bets yet. They don't know that. You don't have to disclose that. You focus on waiting to get the payment. Wait till you get your payment. Do not listen to them. You're going to get $800 now. Now what they would have done was they would have deducted the 800 and they would have just given you the difference. Or no, they would have just given you that full 800. They would have taken that, told them what it was, and then they take that money and they give you the 800. So you got $800, which you made a profit. Okay, we hit one of the top numbers that we could have dreamed about, but we failed on the previous 2 or 3 times. And now that you have your money, you say, dealer, I'm down, shut me off. If they're almost getting ready to give the dice out, just say, dealer, I'm down, I'm off. No bets, I'm off. And they're either going to shut you off or whatever. So they can't make you obligated. But don't wait for that dice to be in that shooter's hand. You need to be quick. As soon as you get your money, you're telling them, I'm down, I'm down. Once you have your money in your hand and you grab that 800, hey, while you're putting your money out here and you're holding your money, hey, I'm down on everything. Do not, you make sure whatever you have to do, you're down and they understand and you're out of the game, just like that. And we're going to cash out, okay? All right, that's Jimmy's way. Okay, that's 5,000. $7,000, $9,000, okay, that's exactly $10,000 right there. Okay, that's $10,000 right there. All these greens are your profits. Okay. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $950, $975 profit. So here's my advice on this system. My advice on this system is to use it as a bankroll builder. That's my advice on this system. Remember that you're not going to lose your money. It's impossible to lose your money. How are you going to lose your money? The only way that you're going to lose your money is if you kept throwing field bets, or I'm sorry, craps. Like if you were throwing, like, let's say 12s and 11s and 3s and 2s, if you keep throwing those, you're not winning any of your money here and you're losing your hops every single time, okay? But when you look at the way that this system is played, you're betting one number, and sometimes you're going to hit the 7, and you make a profit. Then if the 7 don't come and you don't hit your number, then you go into 2 numbers, and then you might lose your hops, and then you go into 3 numbers, and you might have one of your numbers pays for your hops. So a lot of times your hops are paid for, and a lot of times your early 7s are making a profit. When you get to 4 numbers and then you hit one of the big numbers that you bet, let's say a $200 one or a $140 one, it pays more than your hops, and boom, you cash out. If you guys are smart and you can learn from the GOAT on how to play this right here, I don't see how you can't build a $10,000 bankroll. If you just keep going to the casino and you play this and you become an expert with the Jimmy's way, I don't see how you can't win a couple $100 every single time and just leave. And you don't have to deal with all the, the way it plays and stuff. It is not a friendly way to play. It's easy for me because I'm just so good at it, and I have good communication with the dealers who know me. So they're real quick, and then of course I tip them well. So they don't have an issue. So you have to perfect it, and the only way you're going to perfect it is to practice it at home. You need to practice, okay? And until you're able to practice it and understand it. Now, some of you guys may not want to play it because it might be too complicated for you, okay? It's understandable, but there it is. All right, I just pulled my pants down in front of all these millions of people out there, and I just gave you guys a free private video because you guys are cool and you're loyal. Now, some of you, I'm not a big fan of. Some of you haters out there, I'm not a big fan of. And you get to see this. And I'm not really crazy about that, but a lot of good people out there. So you guys deserve it. All right? Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.